watching ERi-TV English News broadcast live from our headquarters in Asmara. I'm Han Barhat. Let's first look at the top stories that are making headlines today. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. Commendable prenatal treatment. Half of Europe to be infected with Omicron within weeks. Bomb attack in Somali capital kills 8 people. Ninety-four patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 and tests carried out today at quarantine centers and testing stations in the central, Ansaba, southern and northern Red Sea regions. Out of these 72 patients are from quarantine centers 12 and testing stations 60 in Asmara Central region. 12 patients are from quarantine centers 3 and testing stations 9 in Ansaba region. 7 patients are from testing stations in southern region. 3 patients are from quarantine center in Massawa, northern Red Sea region. On the other hand, 54 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospitals in the central 42 and southern 12 regions have recovered fully and have been discharged from these facilities. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 8,116, while the number of deaths stands at 84. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 8,653. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 12 January 2022. The head of fertility at Ministry of Health, Mr. Ephraim Zubai, reported that according to the research conducted on 259 health facilities dedicated to provide prenatal treatment to pregnant women, and the prenatal treatment coverage has reached to 98%. Mr. Ephraim went on to say that in 2020, 98% of pregnant women have conducted voluntary counseling on HIV/AIDS. And as a result, the number of infections that was 2.4% in 2003 has been reduced to 0.36% in 2021. Mr. Ephraim also said that the number of pregnant women delivering at health facilities has increased to 71%, and that was as a result of the sustainable awareness-raising activities. The Fistula Treatment Center established in Mendefera in 2007 is also significantly contributing in controlling the prevalence of the disease, and so far cure rate has reached 95% compared to the 90% set goal at global level, Mr. Ephraim added. Regarding the prevalence of breast cancer and other related diseases, Mr. Ephraim said that there is a plan in 2022 to provide vaccination to females aged from 9 to 14. The director of the Tessenei School, Mr. Resale Habte, said that schools in Tessenei subzone are considerably contributing in the greening campaign program. Mr. Resale said that the greening campaign, beyond planting tree seedlings, is creating conducive atmosphere in the teaching-learning process and in developing culture of work among students. Mr. Desalo also called on other schools in the region to follow the good example of the students of Kohab Zubah. Kohab Zubah School has been awarded as the winner from a green clubs in competition conducted in 2019 across Gashbarka region in connection with the Global Greening Day. Commending the strong participation of the students and teachers in the program, Mr. Surafiel Takhlagergis, head of the Ministry of Education in Tessenei subzone, called for the sustainability of the program. We will be back with international news. Stay tuned. The WHO has warned that half of Europe will have caught on the Omicron COVID variant within the next 6 to 8 weeks. The projection was based on 7 million new cases reported across Europe in the first week of 2022. Recent studies suggest that Omicron is less likely to make people seriously ill than previous COVID-19 variants. But Omicron is still highly contagious and can infect people even if they are fully vaccinated. On Monday, the UK reported a further 142,024 confirmed cases of the virus and 77 deaths. Elsewhere, hospitals' numbers are also rising. France's health minister Olivier Véran warned last week that January would be tough for hospitals. In Russia, top consumer health official Anna Popova told a meeting of the government's coronavirus task force that without action to control the spread of the virus, the daily number of new COVID cases there could reach 100,000. A car bomb exploded on a road leading to the airport in the Somali capital Mogadishu on Wednesday, killing at least 8 people, the head of the city's ambulance service said. Mogadishu resident Mohammed Usman said the shock of the blast hit walls and roof of a mosque he was praying in nearby. It was not immediately clear who was responsible for the bombing. Earlier, a Reuters photographer saw 4 bodies and 4 damaged cars and 2 motor rickshaws, while a shopkeeper nearby said he had seen at least 5 bodies. A paramedic was seen attending to at least 1 wounded person, Reuters photographers from the scene showed. In the past, Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab group has taken responsibility for similar attacks. The group aims to overthrow the central government and impose a strict interpretation of Islamic law. It carries out frequent gun and bomb attacks on security and government targets, but also on civilians. It also carries out attacks against African Union peacekeeping troops. Before we close for today's news, let's have a recap of the headlines tonight. Announcement from the Minister of Health. Commendable prenatal treatment. Half of Europe to be infected with Omicron. Bomb attack in Somali capital kills 8 people. That was all for today's news. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.